Hello, everybody. This is Karen Festa from our RI CCSS Intensive Interventions Focus Group, and I am just taking the time to share with you what I've done so far with the work that we've done and putting it into the Articulate Storyline program. And this is a screencast of some of the work that I've been doing so far. It is definitely not done, and it is definitely not set in stone. So I'm hoping you'll take the time to take a look at this and give me some feedback. I have an email attachment where I have some general focus questions that, if you wouldn't mind, you could help me out with. So over here on the left-hand side, this is the menu, and it's not going to look like this in the end, but this is the menu of all the slides that I have created. However, if you turn your attention to this part right here, this is kind of the main home page that I was thinking of. The title, I titled it Rhode Island Module for English Language Arts K through 5 Common Core State Standards Intensive Interventions and Supports. This is a photo that I had of our classroom, but that can definitely be changed. This is just something that I put as a sample. So if you look over here, these are the tabs that people can click on. One is Universal Design for Learning, ELA CCSS Standards K through 5, Expanding CCSS Across Grade Levels, Motivating and Engaging All Learners, Assessment, and the K through 5 Sample Lesson Plans. Over here on the menu, I'm going to also add another tab here that's going to say Resources as well. Are you curious? Okay, let's dive in. So let's click on the first tab, UDL. And this first slide is just some background information. What is Universal Design for Learning? What are the three core principles? And then this is where I break down each of the principles. Multiple means of representation, multiple means of action and expression. I gave a few examples. I wasn't sure if these slides should be in an audio format where we would just have an image, probably a UDL image, and I could be talking in the background, or if we should leave it up kind of like as a slide where people can read. That's up for discussion, and I'm up for anything. Multiple means of engagement. How do the three principles apply in the classroom? And UDL and the Common Core state standards. Those are the slides that I have so far under UDL. The next one is ELA and the CCSS K through 5. And this is where I inserted our interventions document. Unfortunately, it wouldn't let me cut and paste the document. I don't know if because of the formatting or what, so I had to take a screenshot, and it looks kind of blurry, so I'm going to work on actually trying to insert the document if I can. Hopefully I'll be able to figure it out, but I did both sides. In addition to that, there's a spot about setting clear goals. UDL approaches to address CCSS with diverse needs. Some common standards and diverse needs. And that's what I have so far under that section. And at the end, I'm going to put a link to all the resources where I got this information from. All right, let's tackle the next one. Expanding CCSS across grade levels. Oh, there it is. There's our essential questions document. That's the other page of it. The key shifts in CCSS. More key shifts. Oh, look, more key shifts. And we can change the headings. By all means, this is a work in progress. Input greatly appreciated. Application to students with disabilities. continued. And that brings us back. I am going to have links that kind of um, trigger you back to the home page when it does complete. I just haven't finished that part yet. Motivating and engaging all learners. Are you motivated for this one? I hope you're engaged as well. Here we go. Motivating students through learning. I think I'm going to kind of change the wording of this. I used this slide last year when I presented at the Teacher Assistant Conference about motivating and engaging students under UDL. So I might kind of change this and make this a little bit more general instead of I, we, our class. Praising student effort. So I had a couple of video links that people could click on, and I guess I just accidentally clicked out of it. Engaging students in learning. This is an example of a TED Talk. Options and alternatives through learning. And we'll go back to the main menu. Assessment. As you can see, I haven't started that one. So if you have any information or any resources, please let me know. Otherwise, I will continue to chip away at it and add information as we go along. And the last one, K through 5 sample lesson plans. So this is where I've inserted the lessons so far. If you click on the first one, the Poppleton lesson, bam, there it is. I love how they put pictures in that and a video. You guys are fabulous. So that's just one example of the lesson and all the components involved in it. I also have the hibernation lesson and the Presium web quest, and I'll be adding a couple of the ones that Tanya and I did as well. It's not completely finished yet. So anyways, I do have a document for you guys. If you don't mind providing some feedback for me, I'm going to email that. But this is the framework I showed at the last meeting, and I just highlighted some of the things that I started to include in our articulate storyline program. So there are still things, as you can see, that have not been highlighted that I have not touched upon or even added the tab for the resources. So if you have anything specific though that you would like me to add, please by all means let me know. I'm very interested and open to anything. Feedback, suggestions, things like that. So as far as next steps, I'm planning on adding more lesson plans, more information under each category, the resources tab. I'd like to add some images to the slides. If you have any images that you would like to share or photos that you have permission to share, or just general images that you feel comfortable with sharing, please email them to me. I was also wondering if we wanted to add a section either here or somewhere in the menu or another tab where teachers can post and share their own information. I know that Rhode Island is now part of the OER, Open Educational Resources, and I don't want to kind of conflict with that, but I didn't know if we wanted anything specific for where teachers can share information or share lessons, resources, pictures, things like that. So that's open for discussion. And then any recommendations and suggestions that you might have for me to include. No hard feelings. Please be as brutally honest as you can. If you don't like something, just tell me. Not a problem. We're all working on this together. So thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time to take a peek at what I've been working on, and feedback is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.